continue with this, we also need to find the product of these two rules, right? We need the product of these two rules here, and this is going to be product. The product is going to be 2 alpha plus 1 multiplied to 2 beta plus 1. So this is going to reduce to 2 alpha times 2 beta is going to be 4 alpha beta. Then 2 alpha times 1 is going to become 2 alpha. 1 times 2 beta is going to become plus 2 beta. And 1 times 1 is going to become 1. And basically this is going to reduce to 4 alpha beta. See that? Alpha beta, and then plus 2 into alpha plus beta, then plus 1. See, I've factored out so that I can see. Welcome to another tutorial of ProfLearn YouTube channel. In this particular video, we're going to have a discussion on how to solve logarithmic equations and the rules that you must know. There's 8 rules that you must know in order to answer any question to do with logarithmic equation. If you're new to ProfLearn YouTube channel, consider subscribing so that anytime I'm going to upload further tutorials like these ones, you'll be notified. Now, these are the rules that we are going to use in order to solve different questions involving logarithmic equations. Now, going to look at the first question here. Looking at the first question on our disposal, we are told that find the value of a such that log 8 over a log 8 base a equals to 3 over 4, and then we are going to follow step by step on how to approach that. And because the concept that they are trying to use here is the rule that if you are having b base a is equals to x is the same as a raised to power x is equals to b, meaning that the base raised to the number that is on this side is going to be equal to this b that we have here. So this is the rule we are using. So we are going to say, using rule number 8, we are going to say a raised to power 3 over 4 is equals to what? Is equals to 8, right? And from the laws of indices, if we are having this one, we can be able to write it as the fourth root of a because of this 4 here. Then if this is raised to power 3 is equals to 8, which means that we are going to find cube root both sides, so that this and this will cancel out. We end up having the fourth root of a is equal to cube root of 8 is basically 2. Now, in order to get rid of the fourth root, we are going to raise to power 4. We raise to power 4, and of course this and this will cancel out, and we shall have our a is equivalent to 16 as our final answer in this point. So you must know that log of b base a equals to x can be expressed in index notation as a raised to power x is equals to this number here. So meaning the base raised to the number that you have here is equal to the b that we have at this point. So understanding conversion of logarithmic notation to index notation and index notation to logarithmic notation is very important as far as further pure math is concerned. The next question is that we need to show that 3x log x base 2 minus 4 log 8 base 16 plus 6x log 8 base 4 minus x log x base 2 is equals to log 8x raised to power 3x minus 1 base 2. So we are going to verify that whatever we have on the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. How are we going to go about this particular question? Now, follow me with me here. We're going to say, now, in order to solve this question, what we're going to do, because this question has base 2 at the end, and we are trying to show that this part we have on the left hand side is equals to what is on the right hand side. So meaning that we are going to express every log that is here to the base of 2. So for us to express that, you need to remember that if you are having log a base b, if you want to introduce a different new alien base that was not there, you are going to say log a over log b, then you introduce that base that you want to introduce. So for instance, if you are having log 27 base 9 and you want to express this to the base of 2, you are going to say this is going to be equal to log 27 over log 9, then you introduce the base of 2 that you want to introduce. Basically, that is how you use this equation rule number 5. Now, in order to work out this, we're going to say we are going to express to base 2. That is the basis. Now, the first term here is going to be 3x log x base 2 is in the right base minus 4. This is log 8 base 16. So we are going to express that to base 2. So we are going to say log 8 over log 16, 8 over 16. Then we introduce the new base that we are interested with. For this one, we are going to say plus 6x log. The base is different, so we're going to say log 8 over log 4. Then we introduce the base that we want. But this one is in the correct base, so we are going to write it the way it is. Log x to the base of 2. Now, something that I need to remind you is that we can be able to log 16 base 2 can be written as log 2 power 4, because 16 can be written 2 power 4, and we write our base there. From rule number 3, if you're having log a raised to power m, you can take m behind the log. So meaning that we can be able to say this is 4 log 2 base 2. Which will mean also we can be able to apply rule number 4, log m base m is 1. If you have a log of a number and the base is the same number, you are going to have 1 there. So meaning that this is going to be 4 at the end of the day. This meaning that this number we have here, we can replace that with 4. And let's see, we are having log 4 base 2. This can be written as log 2 base power 2 base 2. And this is 2 log 2 base 2. And that is going to be 2. And this part here can be replaced with 2. So our new expression now will become 3 log x base 2 minus 4 2 over 4 plus 6x log 8 base 2 over 2 minus log x base 2. So finally, we shall have this reducing to 3x log minus this, and this will be log 8 base 2 plus this will go here 3x 3x log 8 base 2 minus log x base 2 log x base 2. We need to go further, and in that way we can be able to say, let me put the like terms together, because we can say 3x log x base 2 minus log x base 2 minus log this, and that x base and 2, then plus this one, it will be plus 3x log 8 base 2 minus log 8 base 2, this one here. So which means that we are going to factor out, we are going to group this together here, and we are going to have 3x minus 1 log x base 2 plus 3x minus 1 log 8 base 2. So if we have this, we can see that using rule number 3 in the reverse, if you are having m log a, you can take m up to be the power of a. All right, and then that is exactly what we're going to do. Up. Let me just try this. This can be written as log x power 3x minus 1 base 2 plus log 8 power. And remember, when logs are added, we can be able to multiply them and express as a single log, which means log a plus log b, we can be able to say that's log a times b. At the same time, if you are having the same power,